Hey, Grant Morrison, go fuck yourself.
Assalamu alaikum.
So back in 2002, Sooraya Qadir was created. She's an X-Men whose mutant power is turning into sand. Her alias is Dust. Now, Sooraya was born in Afghanistan and was kidnapped by slavers. These slavers tried to remove her niqab, and when that happened, she awakened her mutant power and slaughtered all of them by turning into dust that was high powered. Now, the X-Men in America caught wind of this and dispatched Wolverine to go pick her up. Now, Wolverine finds her, takes her to Mumbai, where they have another X-Men base, and there she decides to hide from the X-Men because she's terrified. Jean Grey makes a connection to her and says, "Don't worry, you're safe now." And she decides to turn back into her human form and says the Arabic word for dust. I'm sorry. I can't keep a straight face. That just sounds so stereotypical. I don't even know how it was made a reality. Now, for the record, I am not Afghani, so I will link below some actual Afghani people, or more specifically South Asian people, talking about the problems that arise when we talk about certain aspects of her character. So I'll link that below if you want to read a little bit more about why her character's so awful. But from my perspective, as a Nikavi, just look at her. Just look at her. Are you not seeing what I'm seeing? She looks like she's vacuum sealed into her outfit. Now, if you don't know, the point of wearing a niqab and the point of dressing modestly is to dress modestly. Now, here's a disclaimer. If real human women want to wear whatever they want, that's fine with me. I don't really care. But Sooraya is not a real human woman. Sooraya is a comic book character created by white men. And these white men, these balding, middle-aged, disgusting white men, decided to make her a weird Muslim power fantasy. She's docile, she's submissive, but she's also sexually available because her outfit just screams, you know, I'm sexualized. I'm fun and flirty, but also quiet, and I don't go to dances. So, why is she still around? I feel like her being sand is just an unsalvageable part of her character. Redesigns come and go, but sand is forever, as they say. You can't just take away the fact that her origins are so deeply racist and so Islamophobic that it just overshadows any good you can do. Just changing her outfit to make it look more like mine, more like others, doesn't really change the fact that the representation given to us is just bad. Now, this always begs a question for me. Is bad representation better than no representation? People who see themselves a lot in media might say yes, but as someone who very rarely sees myself in media, I have to say no. Because when you give people these images, these characters, and say, this is a representation of someone who wears a niqab, this is a representation of a black person, this is a representation of someone who is Jewish, who is Hindu, who is Native American, and you do it badly, obviously you're just enforcing and promoting stereotypes. So, what good does it do to have a character that Muslim women can't relate to, that non-Muslim people can't relate to, and promote stereotypes? At the end of the day, all you've done is more harm. So why do we keep letting this stuff happen? Why do we keep just saying, oh, well, I'll take the bury your gaze trope. I'll take the brutalized black woman. I'll take this or that or the other. That's so awful over nothing. I'd rather have nothing. I'd rather never be represented again than have someone else represent me in a way that is harmful to me. And that's not a lot to ask. It's not a lot to ask that you be represented with dignity, that you be represented accurately and with sensitivity and cultural understanding. And people like Grant Morrison who decide, you know what, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I'm just gonna create a character for the counterculture of it all. And I'm gonna do it to be edgy and cool and not give a shit about anyone and the repercussions that come with my actions. Then you end up with garbage. Hot, blaming garbage. So would I take Sooraya Qadir over no one? No. I will never take Sooraya Qadir over waiting the next 20 years for a good Muslim superhero. Maybe Kamala Khan can save us, but till she wears a niqab, I'll take not being represented for now.